Hello, my beautiful fellow Aquas. How are you guys today? This is a general reading. It's a timeless reading, so whenever you click on this video, it is the time for you to hear the message that lies within. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome on in. Please hit that subscribe button. Click on the bell for all notifications. And my faithful followers, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. A couple of things that are going to be going on with my channel, guys, that I want to make you aware of is I'm going to be posting a video once a week that is going to be talking about my own journey, the things that I've healed within myself, how I realized certain things that happened to me in my very young years really affected me. It's helping me to learn to be more vulnerable, and also spirits like it's time that your story is heard so that you can give others hope and that you can help others start on their path to healing themselves so that they too can shine their light. Now, some of you have already started that path, right? But maybe there's something I may share that will really resonate with you at the time. Okay, so let's get into your reading because that's what you guys are here for. You're not here to hear me talk right now, right? So, and these messages are not meant to be long messages like the element signs, guys, because that's how I'm able to get more out to you guys. So let's see, for my Aquarians, what is the energy crowning this reading today? Master Jesus. You could be dealing with, you may be going through a heart center healing regarding a situation that you may have experienced with your father at a young age. And there's something about that situation that may need to be healed. Okay, just, you could have already looked at it. I'm not saying you haven't looked at it. And, part of the healing path, guys, is to forgive. Forgive them for the wound that was created in your heart center. This could be something that you realize has affected you in relationships, right? Because that's what the healing path is all about. Bringing up those wounds and having those epiphanies and connecting those dots and realizing that, the behaviors of your dad affected you in the partners that you connected with in your life, right? They say, right, a man by how they treat their mother, right? And you also, women look for characteristics of their dad in men, right? Whether you're doing that consciously or subconsciously, whether you had a great dad growing up or, you went through some troubling times growing up where your dad is concerned, okay? There is a forgiveness here needing to be discussed, okay? A communication, a heartfelt communication. For others of you, it's about having forgiveness with a person in your life, whether they're still in your life or not. Listen, I had some forgiving to do with my dad. My dad crossed over when he was 28. So it was, forgiving the person that was part of that wound, okay? Or someone who's in your life right now that you're in conflict with. It doesn't necessarily have to be connected to someone who's crossed over or a father. It could just be a male figure that you're having some type of conflict now. There is open heart communication that is needing to take place so that a forgiveness can take place. Now, you don't have to forgive them for them, right? You're forgiving them and the situation for you so that you can grow and evolve. And every time we do this, guys, our light shines brighter and brighter, right? We're more connected to spirit on a deeper and deeper level. So, Master Jesus, right? God forgives all, right? You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So the next card you guys got out is Radha, Soul Flame. So this is, again, you're discovering a part of yourself that either A, you never even realized you had, right? Because that is part of going through the healing path, right? But this is also about discovering a part of yourself that you may not have looked at in a long time. You know, maybe some of you were about, you know, maybe you were more active, right? Maybe you did a lot more fun things and you got away from it for a while. For whatever reason, doesn't matter, guys. Okay, doesn't matter if it was due to past relationships. Doesn't matter if it was due to financial stress. It doesn't matter, but it's now there's a rebirth of it. You're rediscovering who you are, who you truly are, your authentic self. And that's a beautiful place to be. And it's not easy getting there, right? The lessons were not easy to learn. The road was not smooth, but rediscovering who you are and stepping into that light of your true authentic self, you couldn't give yourself a better gift. You couldn't give yourself more love than to step into that part of you and embrace it. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. Okay, so some of you could be in a connection or will soon be in a connection that is going to help you rediscover that fun part of you, that adventurous part of you, that loving part of you again. And it's a healing thing. It's a transformational thing. Okay? Magic manifesting. Isis. Call on Isis when there are things in your life that you want to manifest, because she is a very, very powerful goddess. And she gives you hope and faith in your dreams and the life that you're wanting to create for yourself. She may also come to you in dream states and deliver messages for you. Okay, so if a lot of you have been dreaming lately, that's, you know, and they're vivid dreams and you can remember every detail of them, that's Goddess Isis coming in to bring you further on down your path. So there's a message in there that you need to figure out. So get a dream journal, guys, and record those vivid dreams. Because the more you do it, the faster you'll receive the message. And you may not receive it right away. Sometimes I receive the messages as I'm writing the last sentence of what I remember in the dream. And then other times it comes to me 2 hours later, 2 days later. And I'm like, okay, I get it. I understand. I got it. You know, and that's what Goddess Isis does. She, you know, really listened to your intuition, because she has that beautiful bird with that crystal right dead in the center, right on her third eye. Okay, so this is being open to receiving those messages. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. So stay on your path, my fellow Aquarians. Okay, keep your eye on the prize. Right? Live your life as if you've already have what it is you're wanting in your life. Okay? So here we go. For my Aquarians, I am using the Good Tarot deck, guys, for your reading today. So let's get into it. The messages, excuse me, I seem to be spending more time on the crowning messages than I am on the actual reading. And, you know, that's the way Spirit wants it today. Look at this. The call. Some of you could be receiving the call. Some of you, this is about getting the call from Spirit, getting the aha moment from Spirit, something that you've been waiting for. Okay, this is something that you have been waiting for. You have the Two of Water here. That's like the Two of Cups in the traditional tarot. Like two peas in a pod. You know, two fish that swim in the same lake, the same ocean, the same fish bowl. Right? But there's like birth all around. There's beautiful flowers beneath the sea. Ace of Water. Okay, for some of you, this is a new love connection. For others of you that are in a love connection, something that you've been waiting for a long time is about to come forward for you. We have the Seven of Air. We have the Four of Wands. Beautiful. We have the Seven of Earth. Yes. Yes. Things are finally starting to blossom here. Things have taken rooted. Yeah. Things are changing rapidly here. Very rapidly. So again, answering the call. This could be a message that you're receiving. It could be a spiritual message. It could be an epiphany. It could be an aha moment. It could be a literal phone call. Okay, a text message, an email. Okay, whatever the case has been, you've been patiently waiting for this. Okay, for those of you who are looking for love and you're not in a relationship, you've been waiting for love to come into your life. You've been patiently waiting. You've been putting it out there to Spirit. You've released it to them. You kept doing the work on yourself, right? And now you may be getting a text message. You may be receiving a phone call. You could even be meeting somebody that is your Two of Cups. That you are like two peas in a pod. Twin flames even, because those two goldfish are exactly alike and they each have a flower near them. This is something that is blossoming. For those of you that are in a relationship, you've been very patient, waiting to hear some type of news. Okay, whether it was they moved on from a situation, they're single now, it could be as simple as, you know, I love you. You are my soulmate. I realize that. And, you know, I'm ready. I'm ready now. My cup overflows it. Look at this. This seahorse. I love seahorses, right? They're just beautiful. Look at that beautiful pearl it's holding. It's like this person is telling you, you are their pearl. You are their gem. And they're going to hold on to you and they are not going to let you go. Okay? This person is not going to let you go. And I feel like with the Seven of Air, I love the Seven of Air in this deck. And the Seven of Air is the Seven of Swords in the other deck. And the Seven of Swords, I don't want to get it confused with the Five of Swords. The Seven of Swords is about a lot of communication. But to me, in this deck, right, it's a feminine energy that is very grounded. Also, while she's grounded, she's also very open to Spirit. Okay, so you could be very much the type of person that puts symbols out to spirit regarding animals, right? And then you really listen and trust that you're receiving the guidance from spirit that you've been asking for. That's what I feel like in this card. For others of you, there could be a family involved here because there's like a mother duck. There's like a mother and father goslings. No, the goslings are the babies, right? And they could have 2 children. They could even have 3 because there's a small one on her lap. Okay. And they range from different ages, obviously, right? They're not twins. Like one could be 12, one could be 8, one could just be, a year for some of you. But what I like about this is that I feel like the one that is on her lap, Spirit just said, is your inner child is guiding you. So really, really listen to your intuition. That's really, really important because this is something beautiful. She's playing the flute. She's sitting on this stone that has symbols in it. She has beautiful light strung over her head. This is very much nurturing energy, grounded, deep rooted, okay? And, that doesn't mean that there aren't some holes, right? Like, that doesn't mean that there's not going to be some challenging times. Of course there is, but it's solid as a rock. Okay, the 4 of fire in this deck is solid as a rock. Now I know why Spirit was hounding me to find this deck, which I had packed up for a niece of mine. So I love you, dear niece, and your auntie will be sending you out your box after I get a new deck. And the 7 of Earth. What a beautiful, beautiful card in this deck. So in this deck, what I'm getting right away, for some of you, this person's very sexy. Because see how he has his shirt like unbuttoned, but there's an innocence about him at the same time. Okay, something is being lit up for him by that fairy. He has like 6 pentacles on his shirt and he's saying, I want balance. I want stability. He's asking for guidance. And see that 7th pentacle right there? Spirit is getting ready to open up that door and shine the light for this person. And they're going to realize that this has to transform. The energy that they're in right now has to go through a transformation. So some of you could be dealing with an earth sign because there is a lot of earth here. There's 4 cards of earth here. There's 2 cards of water here. So there's a lot of communication. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Virgo. I just noticed that. There is just a little bit, not a lot, guys. There's a little bit of negativity, negative energy attached to this person that spirit is helping them realize that if you want this stability that you're wanting in your life, you have to get rid of that little negative energy that is holding on to you, okay? Or you're holding on to, okay? It can go either way, people. And once they do that, everything is going to transform very rapidly. 7 days, air is very fast moving energy. You could get this call in 7 hours, right? But 7 hours, 7 days. I don't feel like it's 7 weeks. It could be 4 weeks for some of you, because the 4 of fire is right next to it, and fire for me is more like weeks or months. But the news that you've been waiting for, the love of your life that you've been waiting for, whether it's someone new to come into your life or a relationship that you've been waiting patiently, with the hangman that's kind of like just hanging around. He's gone through many moon cycles. Patiently, patiently, patiently waiting to get the news regarding your soulmate, regarding a love. And it's because both of you have been holding on to this for a long time, for a very, very long time. So there you have it, guys. So when that phone rings, when your text message goes bling, answer it. Okay? For those of you that this is about spirit, you're going to be receiving a message from spirit because you've been patiently waiting for a new connection to come into your life. And you're going to know when you meet this person, you're going to know that it was spirit that sent them to you. Okay? Or even a loved one in spirit that sent them to you. So as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed your message. From my heart to yours, please give it the thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe, click on the bell. Until next time, guys, much love, light, and blessings I wish for all of you in 2023. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.